Hey guys, how's it going? So, mail day. And this has been in my kind of backlog for a while, and this is a yo-yo from Jonathan Lee. But the yo-yos he sent me is, I believe, a Yoyofactory Edge, but the wide one, the Monster Edge, that's it. Yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this. Alright, here we go. This is the package. So I think Jonathan bought this direct from Yoyofactory while they were just doing, you know, those direct sales, and we have, ooh. Oh, this is nice. This is the Evan Nagel Loop 720. Sweet, that's pretty cool. Alrighty, what else do we have in here? Oh, we got another one. Oh, that's sick. So we can do some double-handed looping on these. Loop 720, alright, we'll review those very shortly. And, oh, here we go. The Monster, the Edge Monster. Oh, there's instructions, string, the yo-yo. Wow, look at that. So this is the Monster Edge. So as you can see, it's got a very, very wide profile. And let me show you kind of a yo-yo in comparison. It is compared to kind of a regular yo-yo, so that's the outlier. And as you can see, it completely dwarfs it in width. And here is the Edge compared to the Monster Edge compared to the Edge. So this is the Edge 1, the original version. And as you can see, the Edge is already a pretty wide yo-yo, but the Monster Edge takes it to that, definitely to that next level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, try this yo-yo out, set these two up, and then ultimately, we're going to have a pretty bomb time. Alright. Okay, strung the yo-yo up. Historically, I have never been a huge fan of the super wide yo-yos. I've always, ooh, that's really smooth. I've always found them to be very difficult to throw, very unfriendly to play with, but let's see if there's anything different this time. So just playing with the yo-yo now, it is very, very smooth. Probably like an 8 out of 10 smoothness, not dead smooth, but pretty smooth. And one thing that's historically pretty common with overly wide yo-yos is that you can never kind of throw them perfectly. So there's always a bit of vibe. So if you can see there, like, the yo-yo's vibing a little bit, and yeah, it's kind of just something that goes with the territory, something you kind of learn to accept. And you know, the vibe doesn't really do anything super detrimental when you hit a few strings and then the yo-yo ultimately becomes smooth again. But yeah, I was curious whether the Edge, Monster Edge had that problem, and you know, more or less it's a lot better. If you really concentrate on the throw, you can get it pretty smooth. But with some of the other yo-yos, like the super wide or the original Monster, you could just very rarely ever get it dead smooth. The Monster Edge, it still has a little bit of that quirk, but it's a lot better. And I guess just time that affected the design and optimized it. So yeah, that's pretty good. As for how this yo-yo plays, needless to say, it is super catchable. And definitely, you know, a very, very smooth, floaty kind of feel on the string. The yo-yo itself is quite light, so you can definitely tell that the yo-yo itself has kind of been, you know, optimized so it doesn't play like a brick or anything. So it's pretty smooth, pretty light, pretty fun to play with. This is always fun. Horizontal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that was actually pretty difficult. Contrary to what you might think, that actually didn't do too well horizontally. Ugh. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Okay, oh. Yeah, no, the yo-yo itself doesn't actually handle horizontals. Maybe I'm just not used to it, but... Yeah, I think I figured out what it is. Even though the yo-yo itself is very, very wide and catchable, the drawback to that width is that it doesn't hold its axis very well. So it kind of just moves a little bit each string hit, and it makes it quite difficult to play horizontal with. I'm not sure whether this is a permanent thing or it's just me getting used to the yo-yo. I'm sure Evan could rip out a crazy horizontal combo with this yo-yo, but that's just something that it made it a little bit difficult for me to do. And the final thing I kind of want to test out is grinds. Yep, it does them. And then it also does that. So yeah, that's basically it. And that is my opinion on the Monster Edge. So it's a light yo-yo, wide yo-yo, super fun to play with. Kind of, it's stable enough on the string. I didn't notice any stability issues while playing with it on a normal axis, but a little bit of instability when playing horizontal. But other than that, pretty nice yo-yo. Something I definitely kind of consider picking up, and a little bit of an improvement over Yoyofactory's previous super wide models. But yeah, that's it from me, and generally this was my opinion of the Monster Edge. Interesting yo-yo, definitely got some new kinks to it, but ultimately, yeah, more of the same flavor of super wide yo-yos. Alright, any comments, questions, criticisms, post them down below, and I'll see you guys next time.